Hello everyone, welcome back to the Genomics Bootcamp. This time back with some time management video, surprisingly with the title AnimeDoro, which is a modification of the well-known Pomodoro technique. In short, this is a really interesting technique that lets you watch your favorite TV shows and do a ton of work in the process. Well, it might sound counterintuitive, but well, I can vouch myself that it works because also I'm using it from time to time. So basically, this video is to make a short summary how it works, when it does not work, and also make a few suggestions along the way. I have to underline that I was not the one coming up with the original idea, and I will credit also the original creator with the original video and at the end of these slides. But let's get into it. So AnimeDoro is a Pomodoro modification where your goal is to work as much as possible and have some fun along the way. So the goal is to increase your work efficiency. How it works? Basically, the same way as Pomodoro, you divide your time in dedicated work time and the dedicated relaxing time. Now, the classic Pomodoro is 25-minute work and 5-minute leisure. So there is a bit of a twist on this. So here, what you have is a 1 hour work, or at least I do 1 hour. You can do 50 minutes, 40 minutes as you want. But like, let's say I do 1 hour of work with a totally concentrated way. And then you can watch one episode of your favorite show. Of course, it could be anime, it could be Office, it could be anything that you like. But there is a bit of a limitation that the episode length of this series or this show should be around 20 minutes because, well, it just doesn't really work out that much in terms of the proportion of work and leisure if you would work for 1 hour and then watch a 1 hour TV show. So it's kind of it kind of defeats the purpose, really. So what you do and what is the logic in this, that basically you work and then you basically look forward to watch something that you are really interested in. And afterwards, again, you can do the loop again. So actually with the change times, what you are looking at is about 1.5 hour loops if you do the 1 hour and plus one episode combo. Also, I have to underline, you have to watch one episode, not more, because then, of course, again, it defeats the purpose if you just start watching TV shows instead of working. Also, well, there are some preconditions. So definitely you have to put away your mobile phone, definitely mute it. Yeah, just connect off internet and preferably out of sight. That's because you do not want to be disturbed during your work time and during your concentrated work time. Of course, you need to measure the time, and well, it's better to do it with a alarm clock or anything. Basically, mobile phone is an option a little bit, but it's basically is a disturbing element or basically just takes away your focus. So I would opt for an alarm clock or a timing cube or anything that is not mobile phone related. And well, the measuring of time is important because you have to know when the 1 hour is up, and yeah, basically that you can go for the next phase of this loop. So as I mentioned, I did this, and well, I'm doing this from time to time, so I have a bit of an insight in the pros and cons. And well, the pros are definitely that you use dedicated time for your work. And well, if you really concentrate on nothing else, just the task at hand, you would be surprised how much can be done in 1 hour. And of course, the other side, you can continuously watch your favorite TV shows or anime or anything that you like. So basically, you are following up on your work, doing a lot, and in between, watching TV shows. That's great. Of course, there are also some cons and also some shortcomings. Well, this method I definitely do not recommend for regular work environment. Well, it would work the same way, honestly. So it's kind of increases the work efficiency, but your boss might have some questions that why are you watching Attack on Titan or anything else during the work time? So, and well, while your explanation would make sense, I don't think they would understand. So I definitely tell you not to use this in a regular work environments. If you want to do this, maybe do the classical Pomodoro instead. And also the other one, which is not really a shortcoming, but if you want to get the most out of this, you need a bit more time actually, because one rotation is fine that you know, like you watch a series and do a 1 hour work and then watch another episode of a series is kind of fine. But yeah, if you can put in like at least two loops, so you have like a at least 3 hour slot, that is more beneficial, just because you can do more. I mean, 1 hour or one loop is fine, but 2+ loops are better. And then, well, the danger, which is it's could be quite obvious, that you have to be very disciplined when doing this. So you really have to stick to your rules. If you say, I work for 1 hour, then you set the clock, and until that clock rings, you work. So it really, you need to keep the work time. And also, you have to keep the watch time as well. And regardless of the cliffhanger, how it ends, you have to stop watching after one part or one episode of the show. Because again, as I mentioned, if you just start watching TV shows, then it kind of defeats the purpose. So to summarize, this technique is excellent for home environments where you can shut out the disturbances, turn off your mobile phone, and concentrate on the work at hand. And I have to mention that I was not the one who was coming up with the original idea. I am but a satisfied user. And well, at least the video I was watching, and the original source is on the screen, that basically describes the similar or basically the same thing as I told you before, maybe in a different verse. May check that one out for sure, and also maybe get an additional input on this technique. So I just suggest you to try it out. It really works. If you are disciplined, you can do a lot with this approach. So this would be then everything for me, everything from me. I definitely thank you for your time that you invested in this video, and I wish you a really nice day.